Hey, this video is your quiz review for Wednesday. So if you all can all turn in your books or in your notebook to page 44, this was the first section we had done in class. This section we're talking about roster form, description, which is using words, and set builder notation. These were the three ways that we were able to talk about sets. So you need to be able to do problems like 23 through the end of that section, 23 to 32, where they're having you go from description or set builder notation into roster form. You need to be able to go back and forth between these three types. So this section, you're going to take a certain type and write it in roster form. And then, let's see, 41 to 47. You're going to take a certain type of set and write it in set builder notation. And that's the one that we weren't really crazy about, but we had gotten the hang of it. We just realized that everything started out with the set equal to the set of all numbers x such that, and then we needed to describe the set. So it could be words. If it's like months of the year, we might say x is a month. Or if it's like a set of numbers, 2, 4, 6, forever, then we might have said it's the set of it's the set of all numbers x such that x is an element of the natural numbers and x is even. Something like that. So look through those and you can try some and check yourself with your work if you've made corrections in your homework, or try some odds and check yourself in the back of the book. So set builder notation, roster form, you want to make sure you know the difference between inclusive and if they just say between. So look through those problems if you want to see, like, how does it work if it says inclusive? How does it work if it doesn't? How does it work if it says it's between certain numbers? Those are sprinkled through there also. And then, another thing you want to look at is finite and infinite. Just make sure you know the difference between those. And then you want to be able to answer questions, like answer true or false. If I give you a set and ask you some questions about it. So I believe that is the next section. I believe that would be more on page 52. Like numbers 5 through 25 odd. And on these, we're looking at subset, proper subset, element. So remember, we actually come up with a great way to keep these straight. This has no equal under it. So it's a proper subset because in a proper subset, it can't be exactly equal. And this was a normal subset where they can be exactly equal to each other. Oh, and also remember, like, how many subsets can be made from the 5-letter word clean. How many different subsets could we come up with? We had a little formula for that. It was there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. So there would be 2 to the 5th different subsets, which would be 32. That'd be a lot. And how many proper subsets could we come up with? That would be 2 to the 5th and minus 1, so it would be 31 proper subsets. We just have to take off the one that's exactly equal. So those are some great questions for you to look through, just to jog your memories a little bit. Actually, 27 through 33 are pretty good also. I wouldn't do all these, but I would look back and try some of them. And 35 through 37 are great because you get to practice listing out the subsets that are possible. Let's see. Bunch of true, false. Know the difference between equal and equivalent. So make sure you've looked at the difference between those. Equal, they have to be exactly the same. Equivalent, they just have to have the same number of elements. And make sure you look back over cardinal numbers, or the cardinal number. And that notation was n, comma, a, which just meant the number of elements in set A. Any more I want you to focus in on? No, I think that just about covers it and takes care of it. So look back through those. Give yourself some time when you're actually ready to focus and not be distracted, and just try some of these and flip back and look at the answers in the back. All right, I'll see you on Wednesday. Well, no homework today. We're just studying for our quiz.